Most men chase, most men beg, most men hope she'll notice them, and that's exactly why they lose. If you want to make her fall in love, you don't chase, you trigger her desire. Think you know what love's about. Think again. It's not about looks, money, or luck. That's what most blokes get wrong. It's about psychology. It's about the invisible triggers that flip the switch in her brain. You've seen it happen. One guy gets ignored, brushed off like yesterday's news. But another guy regged looks, not loaded, not famousy, can't get enough of him. Why? Because he knows how to trigger her desire. Picture this. A man walks into the room. He's not begging for attention. He's not trying to prove himself. He's focused, calm, mission-driven. Women sense it instantly. They lean in. They wonder, who is he? Why doesn't he need me? Why does he feel untouchable? That's the spark. That's attraction. And from there, that's how you make her fall in love. Women don't fall for men who chase. They fall for men who lead. They don't love men who need them. They love men who don't. Why? Because when you stand strong, when you're not desperate, you become rare. And rarity triggers value. Value triggers desire. Desire triggers love. Let that sink in. Value, desire, love. It's a chain reaction, and you're the catalyst. Most men, they're doing it all wrong. They text non-stop. They over-explain. They try to buy love with gifts, attention, or compliments. But all that does is prove weakness. It shows dependence, and dependence, it kills desire faster than bad breath at a kissing contest. Women don't want a fan club. They want a man they can respect. A man who stands for something. A man who knows his worth and isn't afraid to walk away. So here's the truth bomb. Stop chasing. Start building. Build yourself, your mission, your body, your future. Every hour you waste begging for her attention is an hour you could use becoming stronger, sharper, more disciplined. Discipline is attractive. Focus is attractive. Self-respect is attractive. And when you live like that, women don't just want you, they fall in love with you. They can't help it. It's hardwired into their DNA. Think about the men women dream about. It's never the desperate guy. It's never the bloke who's always available, always agreeing, always there. No, it's the guy who walks away when something doesn't serve him. The guy who says, this is who I am. This is where I'm going. Come with me or don't. That certainty, that confidence, that's the trigger. That's what flips her attraction into love. It's not about being a jerk. It's about being a man who knows his value and lives it every day. Remember this. You don't win her by chasing. You win her by standing. You don't convince her by begging. You convince her by living. Be the man with a mission, with discipline, with self-respect, and you'll trigger her desire again and again. And once desire is there, love follows. Always. It's as certain as gravity, as predictable as the tides. But here's the kicker. This isn't just about getting the girl. It's about becoming the man you were meant to be. The kind of man who doesn't need validation from others. The kind of man who lives on his own terms. When you become that man, everything changes. Not just with women, but with life. You start commanding respect in every room you enter. You start achieving goals you thought were impossible. You start living a life that others dream about. And women, they notice. They can't help but notice. Because in a world of boys trying to be men, you've become the real deal. You've become rare, and rarity is irresistible. So how do you start? How do you flip the switch from chaser to leader? It starts with a decision. A decision to stop playing by the old rules. A decision to start valuing yourself above all else. Start small. Set goals and achieve them. Build discipline in every area of your life. Treat your body like a temple. Treat your mind like a weapon. Sharpen it daily with knowledge, with challenges, with growth. Stop seeking approval. Start approving of yourself. When you walk into a room, walk in like you own it. Not with arrogance, but with quiet confidence. The kind of confidence that doesn't need to shout to be heard. And when it comes to women, be present, but never needy. Be interested, but never desperate. Show her that your life is full, rich, and exciting with or without her. That's when she wants to be part of it. Remember, women are attracted to men who are attracted to their purpose. So find your purpose. Chase your dreams with the same intensity that most men chase women. The irony. When you stop chasing women and start chasing greatness, women start chasing you. It's a complete mindset shift. It's about understanding that true attraction is uncreated by what you say or do to a woman. It's created by who you are as a man, by the life you live, by the energy you radiate. So stop trying to impress her with words. Impress her with your actions, with your ambition, with your unwavering commitment to your goals and values. That's what triggers desire. That's what makes her think about you when you're not around. That's what makes her want to be part of your world. And here's the beautiful part. When you live like this, you don't just become attractive to women. You become attractive to success, to opportunities, to life itself. Everything starts falling into place, not because you're lucky, but because you've become the kind of man who makes things happen. So ask yourself, are you ready to stop being the guy who hopes and start being the guy who knows? Are you ready to stop chasing and start leading? Are you ready to trigger desire instead of begging for attention? If you are, then it's time to make a change. It's time to become the man you know you can be. The man who doesn't need love, but inspires it. The man who doesn't chase desire, but triggers it. Remember, attraction isn't an accident, it's triggered. And you hold the trigger. You always have. Now it's time to use it. If you're ready to stop chasing and start leading, hit subscribe. Share this with a man who needs the truth. And remember, attraction isn't an accident, it's triggered. It's time to become the trigger.